Well, we've returned from hauling all the value out of Pandamu, the small smuggler den we cleared in the cave to the north of town. As you can see, I've made quite a mess of my room here. Also, my inventory is quite full of weapons and filled soul gems. So the plan is to do a short enchanter session in which we enchant all these weapons and then we can go ahead and sell them for a bit more value. The way this works is you take a filled soul gem and put it on your character like you're going to equip it. We want to create a new item, so we simply pick the item, and this is a weapon, so we want to cast when the weapon strikes, and then we pick a spell effect. I'm going to pick easy to create spell effects because I think that only successes give us skill increases, so the easier the spell effect, well, the weaker the spell effect, the easier it is to create. So, see how we do. Failed on the first one. Now, I'm curious if we get any increases on failures, and it doesn't look like we do. So yeah, okay. So we'll try to make it the weakest possible, trying to increase our chances of success. You can see that enchanting is really going to be a labor of love. It's going to take a lot of work, a lot of effort, a lot of soul gem farming, but it's going to be well worth the effort in the end. First success. Now we're just choosing Absorb Fatigue because it's first in the list. It doesn't actually matter what's on the weapon right now since we're not going to use it. But of course, later when we make things that we're actually going to use, we're going to be very careful. Now, a way to increase our success chance is to either raise our intelligence, raise our enchanting skill. You can actually have a spell for that. Or also you can raise your luck. In fact, you can do all three of those things. Now, we don't really have any means to do that just yet, so we're just going to have to do it the hard way and hope for the best. There we go. Okay, we got one skill increase, which I'm actually pretty happy with. I wasn't sure if we were going to get any. So, huzzah! Let's see if we can get 2 increases. That would be wild, folks. Very wild. Now, after we're done our enchanting session here, and after we're done selling everything, we are going to head out and explore that second cave. This is rough. Hopefully we'll find more soul gems and more gem feeder scrolls. There we go. Now, of course, we're not adding too much value to these base weapons, but in the future, when we're actually good, I believe it adds quite a bit of value. Rolling the dice. There we go. Oh, we're down to our last 3. Alright. See, we have plenty of weapons. Getting cheap weapons to practice on isn't really going to be a problem. Ah, we did get 2 increases. I'm very happy with that. Here's our last one. Oop. And we end on a good note. Okay, great. So, next order of business is to head to town and just sell these. We didn't add too much value today, but
Yes.
we can sell
Hurry
something.
this up, will you?
Ladies, relax. Whew. All right.
What do you want?
I want to sell you all of this junk. Please accept it. You can see now, all these weapons have the absorb fatigue enchantment, 0 to 1 points. And they're not worth very much, which is fine by us. They do weigh a lot, so please, let's get rid of them. Thank you. He didn't have very much gold. So we'll head into the fort here and speak to the smiths. And while we're in there,
Time now. Anytime.
see if there's any health potions we can grab. We are pretty full in mana, so we don't need to visit the shrine and give a donation. So that'll save us 25 gold. Good morning, Shadback. My words are, please buy this junk off of me. Actually, I sold all my enchanting stuff. There's really no need to carry this stuff as well. And we shall get rid of that. Alright. Give me 1 more gold, because I am such a fierce negotiator. Thank you. And
You like to walk a fine line, don't you?
you would think that. Good morning. I am just looking for restore health potions. And I want 1 gold off. Oh, I'm a fierce negotiator. I would not back down. Did you see that? Alright. Now, we must head back to the inn to put on our gear. We did get some fancy new clothes. I'm liking these clothes much better. A bit more stylish, a bit less raggy.
Go ahead, stranger.
I will take that. That is what we used to look like. Yes. Rags. So.
Hurry this up, will you?
Yes.
Alright. Here's all our stuff. We will simultaneously clean up the room and put on our armor. And we'll even put our shoes down. Need this weight. Okay. Let me just double check that I have everything. We have our armor on. Looks good. Do we not have gloves? Oh, but that's right. These are bracers. Count as gloves. Okay. We have a weapon, our armor, some restore health potions. I think we're good to go. Now, before we head out, let's just have some lunch. Ladies.
Here, tell me about
This better be important.
And eat our egg sandwich and wash that down with some pasta. The usual, bartender. And we are off. It's nice to start traveling and adventuring without rain pouring down on us. I believe the cave we seek is just over here. Now, it was very convenient having these caves close to town, at least the other one. It only took us 2 trips to get all that value out, and of course, most of that stuff was very heavy. So hopefully we'll have as much luck as we did last time. Because of course we had all that value, we got our enchanting done. We also found 9 diamonds. That was amazing. It's going to be hard to top that, but we will see what we see. And that's not going to help against our morning mud crab ritual. Good morning, mud crab. Now, I just noticed that right below the icon for our weapon is actually the weapon's condition, represented by the little red health bar under our dagger here. So we can see that our dagger is in pretty bad shape. Fortunately, we have 2 backups and our magical backup as well. So, welcome to Panat. Oh, hello. Oh. This dagger clearly is not going to cut it. Oh, nice block there while I get the spell off. And let's ready our heal. Good morning, madam. You are quite attractive. Are you sure you want to talk about it? Last chance. Ah, what a waste. Lorkel, what a waste. Chitin Axe, boots, greaves, and some cloth. Not much interest there. We have a... Oh, I see something. Looks like one of those Nyx hounds. I can just see his legs. Across this crickety rope bridge, and we have a way down. Let's check out down first. Though I have a sneaking suspicion it's going to just lead to water. And I am much more inclined to stay dry. So, creaky rope bridge it is. I'm gonna take that. Yeah. Can we actually put that on? Glass lantern. Yes, we can. Interesting. Actually, I want to switch to my better weapon. Hello, 2 Nyx hounds. Ooh. Oh, they both saw me. Okay. There's the 2 of them. That worries me a bit. Looks like they're getting in their own way. Perhaps we can use one to block the other. Oh, they're actually quite weak. Not very strong guardians, are you? Well, better to be cautious. Hound meat. Fortify fatigue and restore fatigue. Wow, that's really good to know. More hound meat, thank you very much. What do we have here? A rickety door. And a passageway left. I am Laevus, I always go left first. Another rickety door. Which is locked, which to us is usually a good sign. Ah, there we go. Ready our weapon again. Ah, unlocked door leads to what? Very angry orc. Okay. Not the loot I was looking for. Oh, okay, but we took care of her pretty good. And just in time. Bum Gralogob. Chitin Axe, Netch leathers, and some common pants. Not very interesting to us. And we have more. It looks like slaves. Yep. I see bracers. I doubt they're hostile. 3 slaves, or maybe more. Are they hostile? No. Hello. Cappy. What are you doing here? What can a Cappy do for you? I think you should ask what can I do for you.
You want something?
Not really. So, let's check these crates here. Scroll of unlock. Thank you very much. Some bread, I guess we'll take that. And potions, sure. So, someone here probably has the key. Nothing there of interest. If we have to, we can come back. We're more interested in looting this chest, which has nothing in it. Oh, there's the key right there. Actually, just for a moment, we got that ring of detect key. So I wanted to see how that actually works. Ah, okay. So it seems to show keys on the map. Only it works for a small time. Okay, so here's the map. Cast it. And it actually just shows the key on the map. Okay. That's good to know how that works. I've actually never used that spell before. Penat slave key. And redware candle. I'm gonna take that candle because there was no loot in the chest, just for spite. And there are 3 of you here.
You have speak quickly.
Sabi, I'm gonna let you go free. Off you go. I'm going to collect these bracers just because I'm OCD, I guess. I'm not really sure why I'm collecting those. There you go. Now, you might want to run out of here quickly. The coast is clear all the way to the exit. You just head up the stairs here, hang a right, and then you are free. So you should get moving. I'm going to keep the smugglers busy. I'm assuming there are more smugglers. I'm actually not sure. But there was the other door we need to investigate. Alright. There's somebody in there. It looks like a Nord. Okay. Plan is... And why am I wearing my shield? Plan is to max our health out. Put the mentoring back on. Where is our health potions? Here we go. Now Nords generally pretty scare me a lot because they generally are very strong and they wield two-handed weapons. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. So I'm going to buff up where I can. Just going to be, here it is, shield, sanctuary, and a fail. Okay, and of course, get my dagger out. This door is trapped. Probably should have checked that before. Okay, we got lucky there. Because that could have been bad. All our buffs wore off while we were trying to untrap the door. Okay. Hello, Miss. Oh, you don't have a weapon. Wow.
You're bested.
Feel a bit silly.
Hey!
All that preparation, but caution is our way. Ever since the vampire den. And you have nothing but cloth. Alright. Ooh, here is their lair. Don't see anybody. Nobody home? Oh, hello.
You will die.
Oof. Wow, we resisted a lot of his spells. Orcish battle axe. See, this... Here we have a Dunmer wielding an Orcish battle axe. He should have given that to the Nord. Javil Omavel. Iron boots, iron cuirass, gold, and slave key. Okay, just add that to our collection. Now, is there more to this? I don't want to be rummaging around in crates and then be surprised by someone else. Wow, lots of mushrooms. Okay, well. Seems to be a small smuggler den. right off Lake Amaya. And now we get to the fun part. The loot. Scroll of Elemental Burst. Yes, please. Oh, didn't know what that was. Scroll of Summon Skeleton. Thank you very much. Scroll of the Mage's Eye. Detect Enchantment. Actually, I'm going to take that, of course, but I actually don't know what Detect Enchantment does. Cyrodiilic Brandy. Oh, we are going to have some celebrations later. The Axeman. Sure, take that. And a trapped... Ooh, we have a worn chest. Sure, we'll take that to sell. Ah, a fancy chest. Locked and trapped. That is the kind of chest I want to find. Wow. We are lucky today. Must be a tough one. Ah, not so tough. What do we have? Cheap spell absorption. Spoiled potion of slowfall. Corpse preparation. And Gasta Quata Quavis. Okay. And a pewter goblet. Well, for science. Little disappointment. Oh, hello. There's better stuff right in here. Scroll of Black Scorn. Scroll of Feldram's Trepidation. Demoralized Humanoid. Wow, that seems pretty powerful. Scroll of Flamebane. Scroll of the Blood Thief. Wow, that's a lot of Absorb. And Windform. Levitate 500 points? That seems like an incredible amount. Alright, thank you very much. Mr. Draville Omavel. Let's see, we're not even near our encumbrance, so... Oh, I thought that was more Cyrodiilic Brandy. We'll take that. Oh, we want to look in this barrel. How about the brandy, I guess? Got brandy on the brain. Alright. Grief. Restore personality. Shine. Swift swim. We should find those useful. Now our encumbrance is building up. Cure poison. Sujama. Blood musk. Gem feeder. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Yams. Grief. And pants. How about we take the alcohol and the delicious yams and leave the pants. Scroll of Unlock. Thank you. Shine. Poison. Slowfall. A lot of slowfall. Now we also have that waterway to check out. I'm not sure if it goes anywhere, but could be diamonds. Diamonds are going to be on my brain from now on. Could be diamonds. Now, I think that's everything here. Let's take a gander below. Lots of supplies here. Gem feeder scrolls, yes. Want to eat. And we're nearing our encumbrance. So, I really want to see if there's any more scrolls. And I can, come back for the rest of the stuff. If I'm feeling poor. No scrolls there. A lute. I think I'll pass. I'm not very musical myself. Obviously someone has a lute. Guar-skin drum. And another scroll. Take that. We are just about at our encumbrance. Actually, I am going to make another trip here because I want to pick up all these mushrooms as well. But firstly, let's go check out that waterway. Soar. For some reason, I always like to know the people I've killed. Especially their last names. I'm always curious if those last names will match any of the Dunmer ancestral tombs. This was the slave cave. Guys, seriously, freedom is there. This way. Alright. I wonder if that waterway leads out to the lake. That must be how they get their smuggling operation accomplished without being noticed. Ooh, yeah, I don't really want to run into any squid men with the lobster claws. That would ruin my day. And I don't see any boats down here. This might actually not go anywhere. And it doesn't. Now sometimes the smugglers, they'll hide things like, you know, valuable items in chests and such underwater. Actually, it's kind of clever if you think about it. But not this time. Alright. So, we're pretty much done here. If I could walk up those creaky steps. Another smuggler ring disbanded. Feeling pretty good about ourselves. And their weather ruined our parade. Okay. Now there wasn't that much value in there, but since we're so close to town, and we're not exactly rich with 1,400 gold, we are going to spend a little time coming back here. And the night is still young, it's only 5 p.m. Feeling pretty good about that. Now, I'm just going to be running back and forth and selling things, so I'll save you time until I do something more interesting.
Sorry,
Ladies?
stranger. My time is short, so get on it.
Alright, so I'm going to make another big mess of the room, and until next time, safe travels.